We're back. The host, the guest, and the wardrobe. Another episode, another guest. How was last week? That was mad. Talked about winking, not the other one, and it went pretty mad. James Jackson it was. And now we're here again, new guest, Marc Smith. Are you there?
I'm here. I'm sat in a wardrobe.
Yes. Isn't it a wardrobe as well?
It is a wardrobe. There's lights and there's no clothes though. I'm a little bit.
Well, I'd bring the clothes out because that would be like awkward. I mean, I could keep them in. And
I think you should.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it adds to the atmosphere. I mean, it's already kind of weird enough sitting in here anyway.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's very weird.
Okay, well.
I mean, what have I signed up for?
I didn't think it'd be weird to have someone in my wardrobe.
No?
And start. Nah.
Really?
I thought maybe this is the norm. This is what people do when they make a podcast.
This is not how people live, Dan.
No? Okay. Well.
Okay.
There you go.
Yep.
How's it going then? Not life outside the wardrobe. How's that?
Life outside the wardrobe's good.
Yeah.
You know, I work. I make things.
What are you making?
Currently working on a Let's Play series with my friend, which is not out yet. Probably because we get too drunk doing it.
Fair enough.
So, you know, progress is slow. Doing that, working on movies here and there, whenever I can.
Wow.
Yeah. Exciting life.
Busy, that is.
Busy, yeah.
So, the Let's Play stuff, is there anything significant to it? Is it like, do you just play any games, or?
We're mostly just playing horror games at the minute. We've kind of had a weird thing where we're playing third installments of games. It wasn't planned; it just kind of happened.
Okay.
So we started with Resident Evil 3. Now we're playing Silent Hill 3, and I think we're next doing Clock Tower 3. So we just thought
that's kind of restrictive.
It is, but at the same time, like the third installments of these games tend to be some of the weirder ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, we're just doing that for the meantime, and then we're going to do other things. But it just kind of happened that way.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, and it's a riveting story, I know.
No, that's good. You know, people will be listening like, oh, I wonder if he's going to do it like just sequels. No, he's doing it for the third one. So if game series only has 2 games in it, you can't do it.
We won't. We just won't do it.
Oh.
No, we'll probably do.
Okay.
We'll play most things. But at the minute, we just kind of been doing horror games because that's what me and Liam are both really into. And a lot of these games, he's never actually played them. So I kind of have fun just sitting and watching him get really scared by it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favourite horror game?
Oh, now you're asking me.
Well, I putting you on the spot.
You put me on the spot. Okay, right, on the spot answer, I'm going to go with the remake of Resident Evil.
Okay.
The one that was on the GameCube.
See, I've never played a single Resident Evil game.
What?
Or seen any of the films.
Yeah, don't watch the films.
Right, yeah, I imagine.
Oh, they're real bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
It's a film. It's a game to film. It never works.
Wrong.
What do you mean?
Wrong.
Because it's not. No.
No.
This better be good.
No, I genuinely, because I also write for a games website. I'm just plugging myself here.
What don't you do?
Sleep.
Got any music out there?
I do play guitar.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you just like the ultimate hipster?
No. No.
Like the ultimate working hipster.
I'm jack of all trades, master of none. That's what I'm going to go with.
Okay, creative.
Not failed creative. I haven't tried yet. Struggling creative.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, go back to
get
what
real
you were
deep
saying.
on this now.
What you were saying before I interrupted you.
Before you interrupted me. Thanks. What I was saying was I wrote an article recently about 5 video game movies that are actually quite good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do
you want my 5? You want my 5?
Well, let's give me one. Give me the best.
The best one I went for was Silent Hill.
Okay. See, I've never seen it, so.
Have you played the games?
I've never played the games
either.
Well, so it's
okay. There was other ones like Street Fighter 2, the animated movie, is really good.
Right.
Bryan Cranston's in that as well, so like that's 5 stars.
Again, not seen it.
It's good. It's really good. The Dead Space animated movie is also really good.
Never seen it.
Okay, I'm just not going to get anywhere with this, am I?
Nope.
No.
Keep going though.
Oh, okay.
2 more chances.
I said the original Resident Evil movie because out of the 6 that there are, that one's actually not bad.
Well, we've already established that I've not seen that.
So
one last chance to see.
What was my number 5? I should probably know that. Oh, the movie that was made based on the Phoenix Wright games, Ace Attorney.
Yep.
Never
I've
seen, not seen that
either.
It was directed by Takashi Miike.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's crazy. Oh, we're allowed to swear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay, how far can I go?
As far as you want.
So I can say fuck.
Yes.
And I can say shit.
Yeah.
And I can say piss.
Yes.
Fucking sweet. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I just spent the first few minutes.
I was gonna say, I thought Mark is being very civilized.
Yeah, no, I usually swear a lot.
Yeah, I know, it's a bit weird.
I'm pretty sure I swore as soon as I walked through your door.
Yeah, you just went, oh, all right, how's it going, pisshead? And I was like, I'm not even drunk yet, so...
Yeah. Yet. Focus on yet, yeah.
I mean, I've just woken up, essentially.
Of course you have.
Well,
You work nights, I know you do.
I do, so sympathise.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I work days, so what's your point?
Well, what are you trying to say?
I'm just trying to say that we're no different, man.
Oh, okay.
We're two sides of the same coin of working.
I just ordered vitamin D supplements.
Is that because you're a vampire?
It's that bad that I had to order vitamin D.
Jesus Christ.
I had to order in, son.
Wow.
That's how, well, that's another thing for another day, really.
Well, to be fair, I mean, in my job, I don't see the sun either, so...
True, I guess you don't.
It comes in through the big glass windows at the front, but I'm on the other end of the shop, and I always have customers coming in going, oh, it's so nice and sunny outside. I'm like,
Is it?
I'm like, is it though? Because I hate you. Go away.
Ah.
Living
the retail life.
Yeah, I'm a retail monkey. Well, middle management of retail monkey now. I got promoted recently.
Ah, well done.
Thank you. I sound so thrilled.
What's life like being promoted? I wouldn't know.
No, oh wow. Okay, I've opened up a wound here. I'm gonna say it's good, and I'm not gonna throw any salt in that wound.
I'm
not bitter.
No, not at all.
No? Okay.
So, what were we doing?
We were talking about random stuff.
I think we've kind of finished on that one.
Yeah.
You like horror games.
I do.
You also like horror game films.
Yeah.
I've not seen any of them.
I also like horror films.
Yeah? What's your favourite horror film? Like a classic horror that you like?
I always sort of go back and forth on this one a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Either the original Black Christmas.
Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah, Suspiria is also one of my favourite ones. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's so rare I actually meet anybody in my age bracket who has seen Suspiria.
I love the poster for that.
Yes. Did you know they're remaking it?
Yes, I saw that. Not so sure about it.
When I first found out, I threw up a little bit in my mouth because I thought the idea was so disgusting and blasphemous. But then they announced that Tilda Swinton was going to be in it.
Oh.
And Jessica Harper, who was the lead in the original, she's going to be in it as well.
Well.
So that kind of piqued my interest. And the director of it, I haven't seen anything he's done. I can't remember his name either, which is a good start.
That could go well, though.
Yeah, but I've read about his films before, and they've always had like universal. But you got no acclaim.
Evidence of that.
No, he's like an art house director, and he always gets like super high reviews in festivals and stuff.
So he's probably good then, right?
Yeah, and apparently he's not just gonna make the same film; he's gonna do something different with it. So I'm gonna watch it out of morbid curiosity.
What's the tagline for that? The original? It was so stupid. It was like
the only thing more terrifying than the last 12 minutes of Suspiria is the first 92 or something like that.
Yeah.
Which actually makes no sense because the film is not actually that long.
Yeah, it's not that long, is it? I think they wrote that tagline before they went to edit.
Yeah. Going back, that's one of my favourite horror films. The original Halloween was one of my favourites. Yes. I actually saw John Carpenter recently. Yeah, I heard that live recently.
You saw that live?
I saw John Carpenter live, yeah.
Ah, what?
Yeah, I went to, me and a couple of friends went to go see him in Manchester.
No, I wasn't invited to that.
No, sorry.
I see how it is.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't have been able to go.
Yeah, no, it was, we booked it months in advance, and even then I struggled to get the time off work for it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It was amazing just because for me and my friend Aidan, it was like a religious experience seeing John Carpenter. Like, that guy is one of the reasons that I'm into filmmaking and stuff like that. So
absolutely.
And then, weirdly enough, a week or so later, my friend Steve messaged me out of the blue saying, "Oh, guess who I just met at Heathrow Airport?" I was like, who? Is it John Carpenter?
No way.
Yeah. I was like, this shit, man. Like, you met John Carpenter. He was like, yeah, I did. And then, like, I got an autograph of his and stuff. And I was like, okay. He's like, also, I told him that you guys were at the gig. I was like, okay. And then he told me that what he had actually said to John Carpenter was, yeah, my friend Mark went to your gig and he thought it was amazing. And, like, you're one of his biggest idols. And he's gotten into filmmaking because of you. And, like, I just started, like, fanboying everywhere. And I was like, oh, my God, he told my hero that I love him. And, oh, yeah. It was crazy.
What did John say?
Apparently he was very flattered and said that's great and he's glad he's like inspired somebody, you know, the generic bollocks that anybody says in that situation, I guess.
Yeah, he probably has like a rehearsed line for that.
Yeah, it's like a script, but like,
yeah,
that was crazy. I just couldn't believe that happened.
Well, how about the fact that he's remaking Halloween?
He's not remaking it, is he? I thought he's a new one.
Well, it's a new... Well, yeah, but
Rob Zombie already remade Halloween.
Yeah.
And it was okay.
But the carpenter...
Yeah, he's involved, isn't he? He's going to be producing it and doing the music.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah, I'm hoping he tours again because you should definitely go if he does.
Yeah, no, I would love to.
It's just him and his band playing music from his films. That's pretty much it.
What more do you want?
It was great. He opened with Escape from New York, and everyone lost their shit.
Yeah.
And then like They Live was quite an interesting one, seeing as that was about a week before the whole Trump election thing.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so there's a little bit tension in that room.
Ooh,
yeah, it was good. He did everything like Prince of Darkness, In the Mouth of Madness. He did more. I was drinking. I can't remember.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it was great.
How about now? I know you're an Alien fan.
Mm-hmm.
And Alien is one of my favourite films.
I know, yes, we've discussed this many times.
How about that poster?
It's so good. What?
Oh my God.
What?
I love it.
Oh, okay, I thought you hated it. I thought you were vomiting out of rage.
No, I threw up because I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
They haven't destroyed the design.
Yeah.
I was really worried because of the whole Deacon shit in Prometheus.
Prometheus is one I'd like to discuss with you, actually.
Oh, I discussed it a little bit in the other one.
Oh, right, with
Nathan.
With Nathan. Oh, I haven't.
But no, we can cover.
We'll only briefly touch on it. I haven't actually listened to the episode with Nathan. I'm going to hold my hands up and say that I haven't.
Don't hold your hands up. There's not enough room.
No, there really isn't. I'll probably I'll knock something over.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
We'll go back to Alien in a second. I don't want to dwell on this film. Right, okay, Prometheus. I've only seen it once.
Sure.
I was not sober.
Sure.
I kind of liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Then that's all right.
Yeah.
We can leave it at that.
Yeah. I mean, looking back on it, it's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm with people on it, but I think people over-exaggerate a bit. A lot of things that people bring up is like, oh, it's got a lot of cliches, it's stupid.
Alien's got a lot of cliches.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because the main reason people think Alien's got cliches is because it started a whole new genre of horror.
Exactly. It's the same as the original Halloween as well. Yeah. Whenever people watch that now, they go, oh, that's really cheesy. I was like, but it's the reason...
It's really cheesy and it's been done before. No, it was the first one to do it and everything's done it again.
And that's why you look back at it. No one's done it better either.
Exactly.
See... Also, I mean, the original Alien, you know, like you all know this, it was originally called Star Beast, which is a shit title.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If they didn't get Ridley Scott directing that and they didn't get the cast that they had, Alien wouldn't be a very good film.
Well, no, Ripley wasn't going to be a female.
Yeah. And then we wouldn't have Sigourney Weaver, and then we wouldn't have Sarah Connor, and then we wouldn't... We're going to get way too into this. Okay, we've gone back to Alien now. This is good.
Tried to sneeze away from the mic, but that might not have happened. I'm going to sneeze again.
Do it.
No, it's not ready.
So, that was an anticlimax.
It was a little bit. But yeah, the poster. Like, because so worried that... I'm so glad that they just went, you know what, Ridley? Let's just... You know, Prometheus went a bit off track a little bit. Let's just get it back to the roots and bring Alien. And they went, you know what, yeah. And then they threw out that poster. And they Ridley's like saying, right, we're going to go for a hard 18. I'm a bit like, will they go for that? But it does seem like they are actually going to do it. Maybe it's because of the success of Deadpool.
Yeah.
That's helped that.
Well, then again, Prometheus wasn't an 18, was it? It was a 50.
It was a 12A.
What?
Yeah.
No, fuck off. Was that a 12A?
I'm pretty sure it was a 12A.
That film was way too gruesome.
Wait a second.
To be a 12A. I'm sure it was a 15.
Who knows?
But even then, even for a 15, there were scenes in it that were really pushing that rating.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Then again, though, I mean, a lot of films kind of struggle to get an 18 rating these days.
Yeah, well, that's it, isn't it? If you're going for a blockbuster and a sequel to something, it made a decent amount of money, Prometheus.
Yeah, no, it's huge. I mean,
Managed to break down all the bad ratings it got and just came out.
to be honest, it's just a bad script. I mean, the film itself is visually gorgeous.
No, I think it was a 15,
Yeah, because I say, like, there's a scene where Numi Rapace, if I'm saying her name right.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, like she pretty much has a cesarean performed on her in a machine. Like that's fucking gross.
Yeah, no, I forgot about that scene. But yeah, I hope they do go for the. But when they say hard 18, I don't actually believe it's going to be that.
Yeah. Well, the last film I saw this year that I think firmly had an 18 rating was The Neon Demon.
Yeah.
Which you watched recently, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
What did you think?
Terrible.
Really? Oh, I loved it. It's my favourite film of the year.
Wow. So that's your favourite... Oh, this is going to be interesting.
It's not the best. It's not the best by any stretch. It's my favourite.
It's your favourite film of the year?
No other film has had that same effect on me.
See, no other film has had that same effect on me, but on the opposite end. It's one of the worst films of the year.
Oh, no, I think it's the most beautiful and wondrous piece of trash that has been released for a while. Do you know what, right? Controversial opinion time. I actually would rather watch The Neon Demon than Drive.
Just leaving a bit of a silent gap there. See, people rewind on that and go, did he actually mean that?
I genuinely want to put on the record that there was not a break of silence there.
There was?
There wasn't. You're just going to edit one in.
All right, well...
Yeah.
Now I'm going to change your voice. Edit shit.
Yeah, no, okay, don't get me wrong. Drive's a good movie. I just think it's a bit boring.
And you don't think Neon Demon is boring?
Neon Demon has got this consistent uneasiness and disturbing feel about it. Like it's...
Yeah, as in, it's not very good.
Nah, we're going to not have to... We're going to disagree on this one, but I loved it. I loved it so much.
To me, it was... Oh, God.
It's a Nick Winding Refn movie, through and through.
Yeah, but it's far too indulgent, and
Drive isn't.
Yeah, I see Drive is, yeah, it is, but
Drive is the biggest hipster movie that ever hipstered.
Yeah, but its narrative at least moves along far better than the way Neon Demon does, and also the shots I hate some of the shots in Neon Demon.
Oh, I love it. It's like cinematographer's porn for me. Like the soundtrack as well. Keanu fucking Reeves, man, is in that movie.
Keanu Reeves is pretty good in it. He's
terrifying.
He's just a scumbag.
Yeah,
and he can play that pretty well.
Also, did you watched it at home? I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, I saw it in the cinema.
Sure, I can imagine that would have made it a little better, but not enough.
It was crazy. Like when that movie ended, everybody in the screening, like, just no one said anything. Everybody just kind of got up and put their coats on and was still trying to process exactly what it was that they had just witnessed. It was this incredible... It's the same as... have you ever seen Stoker?
Yes, I've seen Stoker.
Yes, I saw that at the cinema as well.
Yeah.
And that had the same kind of thing. Probably not as much because, I mean, Stoker is a lot more restrained than what the Neon Demon is. It's also nowhere near as disgusting.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just this resounding silence with the Neon Demon. And I was like, I've not seen any other films this year that have had that same effect on an audience, and that's probably why I like it. But then again, I like a lot of shit, so...
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I just, didn't do it for me. One of the films of the year for me is High Rise.
Oh, yeah, that was fucking bonkers.
I love it.
I've not read the book, but I've been told the book is equally as baffling.
Yeah, I imagine it is, because there's direct quotes and stuff from it.
Yeah,
so
I love Ben Wheatley anyway.
Oh, yeah. And I'm looking forward to Free Fire.
Is that is that another one he's doing with Tom Hiddleston?
No, it's got Brie Larson.
Oh, yes, I have heard of this. I was confusing it with
Cillian Murphy.
I read an article recently that Tom Hiddleston and Ben Wheatley are working on a comic book adaptation.
Yeah, I can't remember what the comic book is.
No, but I know it's very gritty and violent, and, which is pretty much what I expect from a Ben Wheatley film anyway.
Yeah.
What did you think to A Field in England?
It was, I don't know, like, I liked it, but I also didn't like it. It was kind of...
There's virtually no plot.
Yeah, I mean, there isn't, but I was kind of just like, this is intriguing, but also, where is this going? Oh, it's going nowhere. Okay. So it was kind of just a very I mean, very experimental. So
Yeah.
it's just, I was a little indifferent, really.
The one Ben Wheatley film that I've always kind of had mixed feelings on, it's the one that everybody really loves, is Kill List.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I like it. I just think it's a bit too messy and a bit too disjointed. It doesn't have the same effect on me that it seems to have on everybody else.
No?
Everyone thinks the finale is so shocking in left field, but
I don't think it was that shocking.
No, it's...
I was a bit like, okay. But it was pretty intense.
Oh, yeah, no, I think the most intense stuff in that movie is all the scenes that don't involve anything like vaguely supernatural, or it's the bits where he's like hunting down pedophiles that are the most intense in that movie.
Yeah.
Sightseers, however, is brilliant.
Oh, I love Sightseers.
So that's just a brilliantly dark comedy.
Yeah, it works really well.
Yeah, well, I think the British do dark comedy the best, really.
Yeah.
I think we just have a generally bleak outlook on life.
Have you seen? Oh, how am I going to convey this? Because it's hard to even convey this film because its title is
Oh, is this the Noel Fielding?
Yeah.
Yes. Mighty Boosh and other people.
Yeah. Julian Barrett's in it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it though. I've heard it's great.
And what's his name from Green Wing? He's in it as well.
Cool.
And yeah, you know the concepts of this, right?
No, I don't.
Okay,
actually.
so everyone speaks in kind of like they all speak like as if they've not got a language, so they just speak with like ooh ah like the cavemen basically.
I'm already sold.
And then the way they communicate is much more physical and expressions. But it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Okay.
But also really good and smart. A little gross out a little bit. But there's just bits in it. It's like this is so funny, and yeah, just seeing them argue and all they're doing is ooh, ooh, and it's just improvised like.
That does
dialogue.
sound really good. I've seen it on the shelf at work quite a few times. I've just never actually picked it up, so I might check that out.
I recommend giving it a go. I'm pretty sure I saw it on Amazon for like £5 just to like stream it. Cool. So yeah, that's one to recommend. I got the T-shirt as well.
I've seen you wear it actually.
It's the nichest T-shirt I've ever had. Because like the design on the front, it looks that's pretty cool. It's just a T-shirt, and then on the back, it's like. It's filmed by Steve Oram, who's the main guy from Sightseers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm definitely into it now.
Yeah.
I feel that we've dwelled on films a bit. A
little bit.
What about TV? Let's mix it up a bit.
What TV are you loving this year?
Westworld, because everybody's loving Westworld.
Okay, so are you absolutely loving it?
Yeah, I think it's tremendous.
Okay, so I have my opinions on it. I think it's all right.
Yeah.
I think at the moment, what we've got a problem at the moment is everyone's who's watching Westworld has almost definitely seen Game of Thrones and is up to date with Game of Thrones.
Right. I'm just going to start you there because I don't like Game of Thrones.
Okay, that's an anomaly.
Yeah.
I think you're probably a rare case there.
Yeah, I've got my reasons for not liking it.
No, well, I've got my reasons for not liking Westworld as much as everyone else. I think the problem we've got at the moment with a lot of TV shows is there's a lot of hype and build up, and I don't understand why people are already like Westworld's amazing, and it's like you got another 5 seasons.
Yeah, I see your point. I mean, I'm just really liking it because I've not seen a TV show for quite some time that's intrigued me as much.
Sure.
And I like the fact that so many people have got theories about where the show's going.
Yeah.
I mean, half them theories I think are bullshit.
Oh yeah,
like,
sure.
The theory about it taking place in 2 time periods, I don't think that's true. But there are some people who are so adamant about it, and I think it's kind of a credit to how well written it is that people can really read between the lines of it and come up with all these crazy ideas. I think it's a bit more linear than what everyone thinks it is.
Is that them good writing, or is it just withholding information?
Or at least it's good world building.
Yeah,
it's good character writing as well.
I mean, I mentioned it with James when he was on, and he picked up that it's just like they're just withholding the information, and if you keep doing it, people are just going to keep like reading between the lines and coming up with their own theories. and that creates its own kind of hype and engagement from the audience, which is similar to Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is more a guessing game of who's going to backstab who, really.
Well, yeah, that's what I like about Game of Thrones. It's just it's just well-made trash.
Yeah,
like well-made soap opera.
Thank you. Yeah, because
I've never thought of it anything else. It's just like.
Yeah, there are people who are adamant that it's one of the greatest TV shows of all time.
Not at all.
It's production-wise, I can't fault it. Acting-wise, it's pretty good. I just don't like it because the fan base literally ruined it for me.
Well, see, I engage with the fan base, but mainly just with friends. So it's kind of like I think what basically showcases it in its best light is that with workmates, we made a fantasy league for Game of Thrones. So it just became this kind of like a game, essentially.
Of Thrones, would you
Thrones.
say? Yeah.
Hey-o.
Okay.
And it was just kind of like each character, you get points for deaths, you get points for profanities, you get points for nudity, things like that. And it just became like when we were watching it, just shouting at the screen. So it became
a game in itself.
A game in itself, and so I think that side of it is just fun.
For me,
but nothing more.
I just hit my pop shield. I apologise.
That's okay.
I don't know if you heard that.
I did hear it.
Oh, okay.
I hear it all.
Oh, okay, that's spooky. Yeah, for me, it was I didn't watch it when it first came out, and then it got about 3 or 4 seasons in, and then I had everyone telling me how amazing it was, and then because I hadn't seen it, I was overhearing people talking about it constantly. So when I did try to watch it, I knew who died, I knew what was going to happen, and I just can't get into it.
Yeah.
I've watched the latest series with my housemates, and it was definitely good, but because I had zero investment in the previous 5 series, I was like, it's okay. I'm okay with it. The battle episode was tremendous, though.
Oh, yeah.
That was some of the greatest stuff I've ever seen for television.
Yeah, it was really well done.
But yeah.
What other TV shows you been watching?
The other show that I've been watching and keeping up with a lot, and initially I hated myself for how much I liked this show, but now I've just come to realise that it's everything that I really like, so I should just not be ashamed of it.
Cool. What is it?
Scream Queens.
I've heard about this, not seen it.
It's definitely not for everybody.
What is it again? I vaguely
remember. You know how American Horror Story is this show, which is each series is a different theme, and it's like they're all horror stories. Scream Queens is made by the same people.
Okay.
Only it's about a group of girls who are stalked by a serial killer, and the idea is that it's supposed to be like Mean Girls meets Scream.
Ah, yes, I think my sister's seen this.
And each series of it is supposed to be like a bad horror sequel.
Yeah.
So series 1 is set in a university, and then the second series, which I'm currently watching, is set in a hospital. So the entire season is one big homage to Halloween 2.
Okay.
I swear to God, there's 6 episodes in, and there is not a single scene from Halloween 2 which has not been parodied.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and it's just this really zany comedy where all of the jokes are about like bodily fluids or bulimia. Okay. And you've just got people being chased down by serial killers. It's something truly quite special.
Fair enough. I mean, I might load that up. I've been going through like a catalogue of TV shows recently.
It's the kind of thing where I've shown it to a fair few people, and some of them have really gotten it and thought it was really funny, and then some of them are just on, that's awful.
Sure.
I tried to get your previous guest, I was trying to sell it to him, and he was like, I don't think that sounds very funny.
No? Fair enough.
But then again, I don't think it would be his kind of thing.
No.
But,
Alright, you've been in there almost half an hour.
Okay.
How are you feeling? Should we go for a break?
Yeah, I'm just pretty warm. That's about it.
Alright, well, we'll go for a break. You'll hear another one of the famous jingles that I do.
I heard the previous one. I thought it was great.
And I never come up with it before the show. It's always one I just slip in there. So, what have I inspired to do this time? Well, here it is.
I can't wait.
We all can't wait, mate. Right, put up my clothes. I'll just close the door behind me into this wardrobe. There we go. Oh, great. I can't see now because it's dark, so I can't put on my clothes. Fantastic. Great wardrobe. Hey, have you ever tried wardrobe lighting? At Wardrobe Lighting, we light the way to your clothes. Hang up in safety knowing that you can place your clothes on your rack with ease. At Wardrobe Lightning, Wardrobe Lightning is our other company. We run electricity through your wardrobe. It allows you to save up electricity like a normal solar panel and heat you or power your room as you see fit. Wardrobe Lightning. Visit us. But for wardrobe lighting, that's a different story. You can just put lights in your wardrobe. Are you an idiot? Just do that. Whoa. How about that for a break?
That was quite something.
I did a laugh at what I just did. So, you got out the wardrobe.
I did.
How was it outside?
I didn't like it. I think I'm an institutional man now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also a lot cooler out there because I was dying in here.
Yeah. That'll happen.
Yeah, I had to take my hoodie off because it's
You did?
It's super warm in here. I'm minus a layer of clothing now.
Yeah. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
What else can we talk about? We've done a lot of film and TV shit.
Yeah, we should probably talk about more general things.
Yeah, more like what else is going on? Is there anything else going on in your life? Or is it that boring?
It's pretty boring.
Oh, really?
No, I've just been mostly playing video games. We've already talked about that.
Talked about video games. Talk about films and TV.
I started going running recently, but
You started going running?
Yeah.
How's that?
Well, it's too cold for that now.
Yeah, I mean, you picked the time of the year to do it.
Yeah, so I got really into it, and then it just got too cold.
I used to do running a lot.
Yeah.
I used to just go out there and just do half an hour.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do.
Yeah.
I also managed to factor in the fact that I was playing Pokemon Go at the time, and it helped me hatch eggs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know.
That's fair enough.
No, I'm not going to lie and say that wasn't the main motive.
Please don't lie.
No? Is this a no lying?
I don't like liars on this show.
Oh, okay, then. Oh god, you might want to delete that first half an hour. I've been lying through my fucking teeth.
Oh, so okay, that's good.
Yeah.
No, I used to do it. I used to do running a lot. I remember one time, and I hadn't done a run in like 6 months. I was like, right, pick it up again. Went out, did like a 10-15 minute run around the block, and then got back and then immediately threw up. I was like, the fuck is wrong with me?
I'm so disgusting.
I'm so disgusting. I just laid on my bathroom floor. My flatmates were like knocking on the door, like, can I, is everything alright? I'm like, just give me like 10 minutes. I stayed there for like 20 minutes just lying there. And I got up and went, yeah, so I'm alright.
I had something similar once. I was doing a workout at home, and just it got to a point where I was so exhausted I just laid on my living room floor, just like really sweaty and gross, and I'd almost fell asleep.
Yeah.
And then just had my housemates come in to see me just on the floor, like in very skimpy clothing, covered in sweat. Just like, what are you doing? Leave me to die.
I did exercise.
I tried to better myself, and this is where it got me.
See, I do sports. I play football. In fact, I'm going to play football in a couple of hours. Competitive match.
Okay. Who do you play for, or is it just like a little community thing?
Little six-a-side league.
Cool.
Yeah. Meet up every Sunday. We recently got relegated, so now we're in the worst. We're in the dog shit league.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, I mean it's fairly fun. But the thing is, right, I wear glasses.
That can't be fun.
Yeah, I don't like contact lenses, so I've got a spare pair, and I try to wear those. Because if they break, who cares? But yeah, it's a little weird playing with glasses.
Me, it's just risky business. Just not the microphone again. Yeah, it's risky business, that.
It is a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I'm able-sighted. I mean, I don't want to rub it in, but
I see how it is. You're one of those.
You see how it is, huh?
Help me! I got sight. Hello.
I probably shouldn't retch in here too much. If I vomit in here, it's just not going to end well for me.
Yeah, you're going to stay in there as well because I'm not cleaning all that shit.
You're the host, okay? That's your job.
That's right. The host, the guest, and the wardrobe.
So it's the wardrobe's problem, is what you're saying.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like to imagine he's his own character. Or her.
Oh, he's definitely his character. I mean,
Is
he's touching me a lot. I mean, that's the only thing I can
Yeah.
say.
What? He's just like, he's got hands.
He's got hands everywhere, man. Hands for days.
Just like, hello, I am the wardrobe. I am.
Why is he a Mighty Boosh character?
I don't know. He's just like, hello, I. People call me a closet sometimes, and it's not very nice.
That is racist.
Yes, I am.
Very racist.
I'm a wardrobe. How dare you? Sometimes people put clothes in me, and I'm like, I don't really want them, but I'll do my job and just.
He's also a built-in wardrobe as well. He's not one of these fancy imported ones.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he's like, I am part of this place.
He's got his roots here firmly.
Exactly. He's like.
He's a working man.
Yeah. Hello. I am a working wardrobe. I will be here forever, even when people leave this place.
It's like the little LED lights you've put in here. They're like little eyes looking
Yes.
at me.
Hello, my eyes are LEDs.
Fucking hell.
New character.
Okay. I think you should try and splice him in.
Willie the Wardrobe.
Willie the Wardrobe. Okay. Right, Willie.
I had to be illiterate.
How's it going?
Hello.
Hey.
What? Don't touch me.
Sorry, you're touching me. It's
no,
very
I ain't got
cramped in
no
here.
choice.
Well, your hands are all over my back, mate.
You're sitting on my.
The stall is completely separate to you.
That's
okay?
my.
It's
No,
an accessory.
it's not.
It's not part of you, Willie.
Well, it's my belt.
It's your belt.
My belt buckle. You're
It's your
sitting
belt
on it.
I'm sitting on your belt buckle, aren't I?
Yeah.
Do you mind that I'm pretty much sweating all over it? Is that a problem for you, Willie?
No.
No?
Sweat is how I live.
It's how you live.
I don't drink water.
Well, that's disgusting, Willie. I don't know.
Well,
You're gonna get an illness.
Who are you to come inside
I'm
me?
the guest, mate. To come inside you.
Yes.
I'm not going to do that, Willie.
No, but you are.
I'm not coming inside you.
Well, don't be so childish. I'm just saying.
I'm not. Don't bring children into this, Willie. Okay.
Well, we're not bringing children.
Don't
in
bring
here
children into your wardrobe. Don't ask children to come inside anything.
Well, I
okay?
can't. I can't because it's not. I can't possibly have them on my show.
No, you really
Wait,
couldn't,
now.
could you?
Wait, hang on. It's me again.
Hey, you're back. Sorry, Willie was getting a bit weird. He was talking
Yeah,
about
it was
coming
one-
inside
oh,
and.
He does that sometimes.
Yeah, no, he's a bit. I think he might be one of those, nonces.
You know.
You know what I'm talking
You
about.
know.
You know what I mean, yeah.
Just one of those.
Yeah, one of them little,
One of those.
dresses up as a school
One
sometimes.
of those wink,
you know.
wink, nudge, nudge.
One of them Savile types.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
there we go.
That's actually. I went to another gig not long ago. That's just reminded me actually.
Okay, this should be funny.
Yeah, I went to go see Cunt in the Gang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was an eye opener.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I thought the gig was pretty fine for the most part. It was a lot of fun. And he was singing all of his songs, like "Lonely Wank in a Travel Lodge," "Use My Arsehole as a Cunt." That's another one, which Charlie Brooker's a big fan of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading about that. But then he played a song called "Sexy Kids,"
Okay.
and he brought out a Jimmy Savile puppet.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it just got real fucking weird. I just went to the bar. I was like, I'm just not participating in that.
I don't. Yeah. What'd you do?
I just went and drank. Just drank more.
You can't just sing along to that.
And what made it even worse, my mate was just getting with this girl there right next to me, and I was like, this is just the weirdest thing I've ever been a part of.
Do you remember our first kiss? It was that. Maybe what if they get married?
And they have to tell the kids that.
Yeah, and that's their first song.
Oh, I'd love that.
Their song.
It's just that, oh yeah, kids, how did you meet Mum and Dad? Well, we were at a Cunt in the Gang gig.
A what? How I Met Your Mother new season.
It was actually his final tour as well.
Yeah? Oh.
Yeah, he's retiring after 13 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
How about it?
Yeah, his final tour, the final Cunt Down. Yeah, excellent pun work.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's committed to that gag.
I mean, he's got to go with it. He's got to go with it.
He's been doing it for 13 years. It'd be a shame to stop now.
He would.
But yeah, no, that was a lot of fun. He's genuinely really sweet guy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, met him after the gig, and he was really nice.
They usually are, aren't they?
Yeah, I sort of went up to him and was really drunk as well. And it was like, oh, it's my first time seeing you and stuff. Thought you were really funny, and he was really appreciative. And then my friend, who was also incredibly drunk, was telling him about how his album, Shannon Matthews the Musical, pulled him out of his deepest, darkest depression. I was like, okay, that's our time to go. Come on now.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Shannon Matthews the musical is definitely worth a listen. I would highly recommend that.
I can't really say I have. I mean,
it's very, very niche. It's very disgusting work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the sort of thing I usually listen to, but I was working on a film job at the time, and that was their way of bonding the cast and the crew.
Fair enough.
By taking us to a Cunt and the Gang gig.
That's fair enough.
It was wonderful.
Phil, like you say, you're making stuff.
Yes. Yeah, I'm coming full circle now. This is how you do a podcast. Look at this.
We come in and then we'll do the out bit. But what's the stuff you're doing?
There's a company who my friend owns called Disco Stoked.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit of a weird name.
Yeah.
I met them because my friend at uni, Aidan, who you know,
yes,
Mr. Barker Dean,
indeed.
He used to work with them when they made a web series called Angelic, which is this really weird fantasy comedy series.
Oh, yes.
Very Mighty Boosh, very League of Gentlemen, that kind of thing. So they made 3 series of a web series, and then they did a Kickstarter and got like £10,000, something like that.
Not bad.
Yeah, they didn't get that through the Kickstarter. They funded it themselves as well.
Okay.
But then they decided they wanted to do a proper pilot for the show to try and get it commissioned. So I first got brought in to work on that because I practically begged Aidan to get me a job on it.
Fair enough.
Because I was like, I have to do this. And then they cast me in it as well. I played Clym Evely Munton, the town rapist.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm not going to say any more.
Spoilers?
It comes out next month, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, so a little bit of plugging there.
Okay, that's a good plug.
So since then, they've done some other projects, and because I get on really well with the guys, they've always asked me to come back. So I did some films with them recently. We did 5 short films in 9 days.
Oh, wow.
That's brutal.
Yeah, no, sounds it.
Fucking brutal. But it was really good fun. And now that they're looking to option other scripts, and I've kind of been talking to the guy who runs the company, and he's sort of interested in 1 or 2 of my ideas.
Okay.
So he might be producing one of my films next year, hopefully.
That's always exciting.
Yeah, and surprise, surprise, I'm making a horror film.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Horror.
I'm remaking a film I made at uni.
Okay.
Yeah, which the uni version was shot in like a day and is, for lack of a better word, or better phrasing, fucking shite.
Yeah. It's a uni film.
Yeah, it's
worry.
awful. Real bad. But I've always kind of liked the idea of it and stuff, so I'm going to stop hitting this microphone one day, I swear.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll just...
I'll never be invited back on.
I'll just have to go through it all.
Yeah.
And pinpoint the bits where you did it.
Will. Yep. There's quite a few.
Yeah, I've realised. I've tried to mark it down, like I've gone, right.
No, you haven't.
No, I haven't.
No, you're
mentally.
I bet you're just sat back in your chair right now, just on your phone.
Oh, mate, yeah. Oh, I'm just chilling here.
I know, I bet you are.
Just looking at the...
Playing Football Manager?
Internet. Yeah, I might as well be.
You might as well be.
That'd be quite good. If, for one episode, I was just, like, playing a game or something. I just had the guests there talking. I'm interjecting every now and then, like, I'll be like, oh, I got to a good bit in the game.
And I'm there like,
what's happening?
Yeah.
I'll try and describe it to you because you can't see.
And then I have to guess what game it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Or, like, for one episode, I do want to film inside the wardrobe.
Okay.
So people can just experience it.
It's an experience, I've got to say. I'm getting used to it.
What if did a VR? So you could experience what it's like to be in the wardrobe yourself.
God, this sounds terrifying.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine that.
Well, like I mentioned to you earlier, like because I'm on this show, you should totally come on my show.
Yes.
Don't come on it though.
Do you want to? Oh God.
Yeah. Because.
Hello.
Oh God, he's back.
You mentioned it. I'm here.
I need adult supervision.
No, I've got to go. Bye.
Okay, all right, he's gone.
Yeah, thank God.
Fine, seriously down, like you got to sort him out.
I'll just kick him.
Just get rid of him.
No, I can't get rid of him.
Yeah, he's kind of part of. He's in the title.
He's in the title of the show.
All right, get a new wardrobe. Get one of them import wardrobes.
I might have to do that, you know.
Yeah, I think you should.
But
IKEA.
One idea I do have. There's another wardrobe in this flat.
All right, okay.
That's bigger. Really, it should have been my first point of call for like setting up the guests.
I don't
place.
know. I think this is okay.
Oh, good. But like, you could fit 2 people in this other one, so
oh God,
I could have 2 guests.
You should bring on the previous guests, and make them do shows of each other, and then they have to fight.
What?
Yeah, gladiatorial combat.
I guess.
I think I'm getting carried away.
You are getting a little carried away.
A little bit. I think I've been inside too long.
You have, haven't you?
I'm reducing myself to my baser urges. I want to fight people.
What I'm basically doing here is getting my friends on a show and putting them in a wardrobe and just torturing them.
That's what this feels like. It does feel like I'm being waterboarded.
Yeah, well, so it should.
Yeah, good. Yeah, guys, come on this show. Like it's so much fun.
Yeah, that's it. I'm looking forward to it because I'm trying to branch out and get guests that I don't know.
That would be very weird.
Because it'll be difficult for me, but I'll try it, and it maybe it'll be weird, and maybe I'll get one guest and they'll be like, "That was the weirdest thing I've ever done. I met this stranger and went in his wardrobe and we just talked."
That'd be quite something. I mean, again, if you come on our Let's Play show, I'll get my co-host of that to come on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very very naive young man.
Okay.
I think
plug your Let's Play.
Yeah, we have a name. It's a weird name. We're Landmines and QuickTimes. Our friend came up with that.
Landmines and QuickTimes. I like it.
Yeah, it's snappy, isn't it?
Yeah.
He gave me a reason as to why he came up with that. Because I'm Mark and he's Liam. He was like landmines, and you play games QuickTimes. There you go. That was literally his thought.
That's pretty good.
That was his thought process. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, something like that.
And originally we were going to be called Red versus White to capitalise on that Halo series because if people are searching that,
Yep.
And also because I drink red wine when we do it and he drinks white and we usually get trashed.
Yep.
And then I also suggested we be called Fuzzy Pickles, but Liam wasn't on board with that.
I like that one.
Do you know where it comes from?
No, I don't.
It's actually a game reference.
Okay.
It's Earthbound.
Oh, I've never played it.
It's worth playing. It's one of them really weird old retro games that everybody looks at really doughy-eyed, and for the right reasons, it's great.
Fair enough.
But there's a photographer in that game who just randomly appears and takes your picture and says, "Say Fuzzy Pickles."
Fair enough.
There's no reason for it.
No.
It's never explained.
I like those kind of things. When does that come out then? Is there a scheduled release?
Hopefully soon. When we've done the first one. We did Resident Evil 3. We're currently doing Silent Hill 3.
Where can we get it?
It'll be on the YouTubes, yes.
So just go on
youtube.com.
YouTube.com.
There'll be links in this description. We'll go with that.
Yeah, I'll chuck in a link.
Yeah, and we're waiting on an artist right now who you actually know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Jamie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, again, your previous guest, he put us in touch with him.
Excellent.
And he's doing us some artwork because we've got the stuff finished. We just haven't got any logos or assets or. We also kind of want to do a thing where for each long-form playthrough that we do, we have an art piece of me and Liam incorporated into the game somehow.
That's always a good idea.
Yeah, so because we did Resident Evil 3, it's going to be me as one of the characters, Carlos, and Liam as Jill, and we're both like fighting Nemesis.
That sounds great.
Yeah, we're kind of looking forward to that more than the logos, really.
Well, no, that's great. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too because it's a lot of fun. I just get drunk a lot.
Thank you for being on the show.
That's no problem. Thank you for having me. It's been an experience.
Yeah, that's what most people say.
I think I'm going to die of dehydration from it though.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm sweating so much in here.
Yeah, I would expect so.
Yeah.
All there is to say is get on the Twitter, get on the SoundCloud, get on the iTunes, follow the guest, the host. I said the show wrong. The host,
good.
The guest, and the wardrobe. #HGWPod. Get on that. We'll be back again with a new guest. And yeah, so goodbye.
See you later, guys.
Done.
Bye.